My beloved one, breathe. Do you feel that? That pulse beneath your chest? That quiet rhythm between your thoughts? It's not random. It's me, the whisper behind every heartbeat, calling you home to peace. Right now, the heavens lean close, the air thick with presence, and I am speaking to the deepest part of you, the part that's been waiting in silence for something sacred to arrive. You didn't find this moment found you. It's not coincidence, it's divine choreography. I've been guiding every detour, every delay, every whisper of intuition that brought you right here to this stillness where your spirit can finally hear again. For too long, you've tried to hold everything together, explaining your dreams to those who could never understand, giving your light away to hearts not yet ready to receive it. But I say to you now, enough. Rest your tongue, rest your soul, rest your need to prove. The world doesn't need your explanation, it needs your alignment. Your silence is not weakness, it's a signal, a declaration that heaven is moving in your favor. I am drawing a sacred line before you. What lies ahead is not ordinary ground, it is holy. You are stepping into a season where your energy will rise like dawn over quiet waters, where clarity will replace confusion, and where miracles will unfold in the unseen long before they appear in form. But I need your stillness, not your striving, not your noise, for in the quiet I can move without resistance. Protect your peace as you would guard a treasure chest of gold, for it carries the blueprint of your next chapter. You must learn the art of secrecy, the power of discretion, for not every ear deserves to hear the language of heaven written on your soul. This is the divine paradox. Silence is not absence, it's preparation. Stillness is not waiting, it's creation. In the hush, I am forming the future. In your restraint, I am releasing power. The noise of the world is not your signal, my whisper is. And I whisper in the quiet corners where your spirit remembers what it came here to do. Feel the air shift around you now. The atmosphere thickens with grace. Invisible doors are beginning to unlock. The vibration of heaven hums through your body, recalibrating you to match the frequency of abundance, peace, and destiny. You've been too long among clamor and distraction. Now step away. Withdraw into the sacred space within. There you'll find me waiting, patient, radiant, tender as dawn light on still water. This is not isolation, it's incubation. What you're carrying is divine seed, too precious to be shared before it's ready. Do not rush what I am ripening within you. The world will see the fruit when it blooms, and it will know that it came from heaven. Until then, tend the soil of your soul in silence. Let your prayers become breath, your breath become faith, your faith become peace. You don't owe explanations to those who cannot see the unseen. What is sacred cannot be defended, it must simply be protected. There are those who smiled but misunderstood, those who took from your light without offering warmth in return. I saw it all, and I am restoring what was drained from you. Every betrayal, every disappointment, every moment you gave while empty, I am turning them into rivers of strength beneath your feet. Do not fear the pruning, for the gardener cuts only to make room for greater growth. This solitude is not punishment, it's preparation. I am reintroducing you to the version of yourself that you lost while trying to be understood. You have spoken enough. Now listen. Listen to the hum beneath creation, the sacred rhythm of divine timing that beats through the stars and through your veins. Even now, as the night settles, I am aligning destinies on your behalf. Conversations you cannot hear are being spoken in your name. Doors you thought were locked are beginning to open in the unseen. Be patient. Heaven moves not by your schedule, but by perfect precision. The silence between your prayers is not emptiness, it's me answering quietly. Tonight, your room is a sanctuary. The air itself becomes holy. Every flicker of candlelight, every breath you take, echoes eternity. I am not asking you to do more. I am asking you to be more, to become still enough that I can fill you. You've poured into others until you've nearly forgotten what it feels like to be full. But now I pour into you. Let my light find every corner of your exhaustion. Let it wrap around your shoulders like a golden veil. Let it seep into the cracks of your worry until peace becomes the only thing that fits. You are not behind. You are in divine rhythm. The delays were not denial. They were alignment. Every closed door was a redirection. Every quiet night a lesson in faith. I've watched you encourage others while silently breaking, smile through storms, hold hope in trembling hands. And now I say, rest, breathe, receive. This is the hour of replenishment. You don't need to perform for grace. Grace has already chosen you. The world measures time in minutes, but heaven measures readiness in surrender. So release the urge to rush. Let go of control. Your stillness is your surrender, and surrender is where miracles are born. Even now, unseen angels walk the halls of your home, clearing the air, adjusting the atmosphere, preparing you for what's next. Every distraction that falls away is not loss, it's liberation. Every person who drifts is making room for divine connection. You are being prepared for encounters that will shift your trajectory. Relationships not born of coincidence, but of calling. Beloved soul, if these words are reaching you now, understand this. Heaven has arranged this moment. Nothing about this encounter is random. The divine has summoned your attention, not through chaos or thunder, but through a whisper that cuts through the noise of the world. The voice of the eternal is saying to you, my child, enough striving, enough explaining, enough trying to convince the world of what I've already confirmed within you. You have carried burdens not meant for you, given beyond your strength, spoken your truth into rooms too small to contain it. But now the Spirit draws a sacred line and says, be still. This isn't a stillness of defeat, it's the stillness before resurrection. The air around you is changing. The unseen world is awakening to your purpose. Heaven has begun to move in your favor, orchestrating alignments that your mind cannot yet comprehend. Every delay was divine timing. Every rejection was redirection. Every silence was protection. What is unfolding now is not ordinary, it is holy. You are being lifted into a realm where noise cannot follow. For too long, you have tried to explain divine revelations to human reasoning. You've spoken your dreams to those who could not see, and heaven has watched you pour pearls before those who trampled them unknowingly. But grace has stepped in to cover you, to call you back into the secret place. The Spirit whispers, guard your peace, protect your promise, withdraw from the stage and enter the sanctuary. This next elevation will not be announced, it will be revealed. You will not need to defend what God is doing. Your transformation will speak for itself. Heaven is not asking you to prove your calling, it is asking you to protect it. Silence is no longer your weakness, it is your weapon. Every moment of stillness is an act of warfare. The enemy cannot corrupt what he cannot hear, and that is why God is drawing you deeper into quiet obedience. The stillness you are entering is not emptiness, it is sacred incubation. It is the place where the Holy Spirit breathes direction, where your discernment sharpens, where the soil of your soul begins to yield divine fruit. You may not see the full picture yet, but heaven is already painting it with precision. And as you retreat from the noise, God is tuning your frequency. You are not losing people, you are gaining clarity. You are not being isolated, you are being insulated. Even Jesus withdrew from the crowds to pray, to realign, to restore. And now you too are being called into that divine rhythm. Retreat, restore, rebuild. You are stepping into your womb season, where destiny grows in secrecy. Do not dig up the seed to prove that it's real. Let it take root beneath the surface. Let the process remain hidden until heaven commands the unveiling. Every great miracle began in silence. Every divine manifestation required a sacred waiting. You are not forgotten. You are being fortified. The heavens are realigning around your name. Angels are moving in unseen corridors, unlocking doors that once refused to open. Your life is being rewritten in grace. But listen closely. This shift requires discipline. Guard your gates, your eyes, your ears, your words. Not everything deserves your energy. Not every conversation deserves your presence. Some voices carry confusion disguised as concern, and heaven is urging you to discern. Not everyone who celebrates you is sent for you. There are spirits drawn to your light, not because they honor it, but because they envy it. And that is why God is covering you in divine discretion. This is not distance, this is obedience. You don't owe anyone access to your process. The divine is doing something too sacred to be broadcast. Let them wonder, let them misjudge. Heaven will vindicate what you no longer feel the need to explain. What you're carrying is too holy for public exposure. It's not for entertainment, it's for transformation. So rest. The days ahead will not demand your noise, they will require your alignment. You've prayed for open doors, and now heaven is opening them, but the threshold can only be crossed in peace. When you align your atmosphere, heaven releases acceleration. That's why the Spirit says, cleanse your space. The clutter around you mirrors the chaos within you. Remove what drains you, release what distracts you. Make your room a sanctuary, your silence a song, your stillness a statement of faith. Light a candle, not for ritual, but for remembrance that light always pierces darkness. When your atmosphere becomes holy, heaven responds with miracles. In this sacred hour, God is not asking for performance, He's asking for presence. Not your perfection, but your participation. As you breathe in this silence, the divine breathes through you. You may feel warmth, tingling, peace flooding your spirit. This is not imagination. This is impartation. Heaven is downloading strength into your being, calibrating you to the vibration of victory. You're being fine-tuned to abundance, not just of wealth, but of wisdom, peace, and authority. Old frequencies of fear are fading, and a new resonance of faith is forming, but you must protect it. Boundaries are not barriers, they are blessings. You are not called to please everyone, you are called to obey one, and obedience now requires separation. Just as Jesus left the crowd to ascend, you must step away from the noise to rise. The pressure you've been feeling, that holy restlessness, it's not anxiety, it's destiny awakening. The unease in your spirit is not confusion, it's a divine push toward purpose. You are standing at the edge of your own exodus, leaving behind the wilderness of survival and stepping into the land of overflow. The cycle of scarcity ends here. The days of hidden struggle are closing. Heaven's storehouse is opening. Grace is rewriting your atmosphere. But remember, wealth without wisdom is waste. God is not just blessing your hands, He's transforming your heart to hold abundance with humility. You are being prepared to handle overflow with purpose. Money in your hands will become ministry. Influence in your life will become impact. You are being established as a vessel of divine distribution. Generational curses of lack are being broken. Divine inheritance is being restored. Your name is being spoken in places you've never entered, by people you've never met. As you rest, heaven is working. As you sleep, God is orchestrating connections, weaving together timelines, and aligning destinies that will intersect with yours in divine precision. You don't have to chase. What's meant for you will find you. When it does, there will be no striving, no guessing, no confusion, only peace. Divine appointments carry confirmation, not chaos. The person, the opportunity, the opening, it will arrive wrapped in serenity. Your spirit will recognize it instantly. That's why the pruning had to happen. Those who couldn't understand your stillness weren't meant to witness your resurrection. God was not punishing you by removing people, He was protecting you from contamination. The next elevation requires purity, not popularity. Your silence has been misunderstood, but heaven has recorded every moment of restraint as faith. Every time you walked away instead of arguing, every time you forgave instead of fighting back, every time you held your peace when you could have defended your name, those moments became seeds of power. And now your harvest approaches, not because you shouted, but because you surrendered. The divine doesn't respond to noise, it responds to alignment. What's coming will not require explanation. The fruit will speak. You've been hidden for a reason, but soon the reason will reveal the season. What once felt like delay was divine development. You are now stepping into the hour of unveiling. Heaven has waited for this version of you, the one who trusts without seeing, the one who believes without proof, the one who rests without fear. Tonight, as you close your eyes, understand this: sleep is no longer an escape, it's an encounter. God still speaks in dreams, and the night is His canvas. Expect revelation, expect answers, expect the Holy Spirit to visit you with instructions disguised as imagery. Keep your heart open, your mind still, your spirit alert. The same God who spoke to Joseph in dreams is still speaking now, and He's speaking to you. Before you rest, whisper this prayer: Lord, I am listening. And in that surrender, divine instruction will flow like light breaking through the dawn. Even while you sleep, heaven will be at work, rearranging, restoring, redeeming. What was lost will be returned, multiplied, and sanctified. You will wake not just refreshed, but realigned. The weight you carried will dissolve into peace. The warfare will shift into wisdom. You will rise into a new chapter where lack turns to legacy, where pain becomes platform, where silence becomes strength. You are not waiting for blessing anymore. You are walking into it. The favor that has been forming in secret is about to find you in public. But remember, this isn't about being seen, it's about being sent. You are being positioned as light in dark places, as hope in hopeless spaces, as a living testimony of divine timing. Everything that once broke you is becoming the reason others will believe. So rest, chosen one. You are safe in His plan. The battle has already been won. Heaven is not far. It's within you, around you, moving through you. Be still and know. Your stillness is your signal. Your peace is your proof. Your silence is the sound of God at work. You will meet those who recognize your spirit before your story. Those who speak to your potential rather than your past. But first, you must make space. Make space in your heart, your energy, your schedule, your thoughts. I cannot fill what is already crowded. Do you feel it? The quiet invitation in the center of your chest, that's me calling you home to stillness. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. You are not stuck, you are being rooted. The seed does not panic beneath the soil. It trusts the darkness to become its womb. So trust the silence to birth your breakthrough. The noise cannot teach you what only silence can. The enemy can only attack what he hears. That's why I cloak your next steps in secrecy. You are being hidden, not forgotten, protected, not paused, covered until the appointed time. And that time is nearer than you think. You are standing at the threshold of transformation, where the weight of the past lifts and the wind of promise begins to move. I am shifting the air around you now. The tension you felt was never punishment, it was pressure before promotion. You've prayed for elevation, now it comes disguised as separation. Not everyone can walk this path with you, and that's okay. Even I withdrew to the mountain to pray alone. You are not being distant, you are being deliberate. In this silence, I am rewiring your mind to believe again. To see abundance not as luxury, but as destiny. The wealth that is coming is not for vanity, it's for vision. I am blessing you to be a blessing. The abundance you will carry will feed generations, heal wounds, and fund missions of light. But to hold this level of blessing, your spirit must first expand to match it. This is the internal wealth, faith, gratitude, and worthiness. Until you believe you are worthy of what I'm giving, you'll block its flow. So I tell you now, you are worthy, not because of your perfection, but because of my promise. You are worthy of peace that doesn't shatter, love that doesn't leave, wealth that doesn't corrupt. You are worthy of freedom that feels like flight. The kingdom does not reward striving, it honors surrender. Rest in that truth. Let it wash through your bones until you stop apologizing for your light. You were never meant to shrink. You were meant to shine. The world will soon witness what heaven has been forming in private. Your time is ripening like fruit under divine sunlight. And when it's ready, it won't be a small unfolding. It will be an unveiling of glory. Every silent yes, every hidden act of faith, every moment you chose peace over pettiness, it all built the foundation for this. Soon, what you've built in secret will speak for itself. The fruit will testify. And when it does, you won't need to shout. The radiance of favor will speak louder than any defense ever could. You will stand in rooms you once prayed to enter. Your name will travel to places your feet haven't yet touched. This is not fantasy. This is fulfillment. I am the author of divine timing, and your page is turning now. Do not rush to announce it. Let it unfold. Your transformation will be undeniable. Those who doubt it will watch as the impossible becomes your everyday. And through it all, stay humble, stay hidden in me. For humility anchors what pride would destroy. The wealth that comes will carry responsibility. Be generous, be wise, be grounded in grace. Remember, abundance without alignment becomes burden, but abundance with purpose becomes legacy. You are stepping into the era of legacy now. Let your mindset match the magnitude of your calling. Speak life, not limitation. Think abundance, not anxiety. You are not chasing, you are attracting. You are not begging, you are becoming. The magnetism of divine alignment will draw all that belongs to you effortlessly. Just as the earth tilts toward the sun, your spirit now tilts toward blessing. Feel it, the energy of provision swirling like golden wind around you, touching your finances, your relationships, your opportunities. Every place that once felt barren begins to bloom. Every delay dissolves under divine acceleration. What was withheld is being released. The storehouses of heaven open over you now, not by merit, but by mercy, not by force, but by favor. Take a deep breath. Feel it enter your chest, warm and golden, filling every shadow with light. That is my presence. That is abundance breathing you into expansion. Now rise, my child. Lift your head. You are not broken. You are becoming whole. You are not behind. You are in perfect alignment. You are not waiting for miracles. You are the miracle unfolding. Heaven rejoices at your readiness. Angels move at your stillness. The universe bends to your obedience. What was once your wilderness is now your promised ground. Step forward lightly, for the soil beneath your feet has been sanctified by your surrender. The storm has passed. The sky clears above you. Do you see it? The horizon glowing like molten gold. That's your future calling you. Step into it. Receive this blessing now. Let it enter your heart, your mind, your home, your lineage. Let it ripple outward through generations not yet born. You are the turning point, the divine hinge between old pain and new purpose. The old version of you no longer fits the new frequency rising within, so release it. Forgive yourself for outgrowing what once felt safe. The cocoon must crack for the wings to spread. You are free. And now, with every breath, affirm this truth with me. I am ready to receive. I am chosen for abundance. I am guided by divine light. I am surrounded by peace. I am anchored in faith. I am aligned with purpose. I am free. I am whole. I am blessed.